Good morning everyone present here. I am Kaldili Ganesh, lecturer of Rashtriya Shikshan Mandal, NN Satta College of Pharmacy, Ahmednagar. I would like to extend my warmest wishes to you all on the beginning of the new academic year. Let me first congratulate to those who have now passed and entered the second year class. As we all know that beginning of the something new is always amazing and we all feel the same. Here I am talking about a new subject, hospital and clinical pharmacy. In that first chapter is hospital. My dear students, success has no shortcut. So be responsible, be sincere and be creative. And I wish that the year of 2020 will be the brightest year of your life. Today I want to talk with first chapter of hospital and discuss about the following things. In that first, definition of hospital, second, function of hospital, third one, classification of hospital, and last one is organization of hospital. This is a very important chapter of hospital and clinical pharmacy subject. So, the first, what is hospital exactly? So, the definition is it is a complex organization utilizing specialized scientific equipments and functioning through a team of trained staff to educate the problems of modern medical science. Or it is an complex organization with a specific aim of restoration and maintenance of the good health. The growth and development of hospital to expand to their modern days of their due to the factors like realization of good health, public awareness, advance in medical and biological science to assure the about the quality of care will be provided by the hospital. It also provides the healthcare services. Second point is functions of hospital. It has been consist of following functions in that first patient care, immunization, counseling and patient advice, educational training, medical research. In that first function is patient care. So the main function of hospital is to provide the care of patient and restore the good health of the patient. Second one, immunization. Immunization means a condition of being immunized. Third, counseling and patient advice. The counseling gives the right advice to the patient. Next, educational training. In that, training or education is an important function of hospital. The hospital provide facilities for the continuing of education which involves in the healthcare and their relatives. Last one is research or medical research. It helps in developing a new methods of treatments and improving a hospital service. some of the common areas of the research in the hospital and development of new techniques, that is surgery, laboratory diagnostics, and various procedures for the investigation of the disease. Now just classification of hospital. The hospitals are classified in different way or categories, that is clinical oriented hospital, non-clinical oriented hospital. In that first, clinical oriented hospitals on the basis of clinical services. Second, type of medicine used to cure the disease. Third, basis on anatomy and physiology. Third, on the basis of disease. And last one is on the basis of objectives. Next, non-clinical oriented hospital. It consists of the following examples, like on the basis of cost, second ownership, bed size, and hospital attached to the medical colleges. The last point is organization of hospital. The organization and management of hospital consist on the basis of type of hospital and ownership and the control of the hospital. The another thing is there, the government hospital usually have a board of trustees but no corporate body. The representative organizational chart of the hospital is shown in given presentation. The government body consists of many functions, and the main function is the control of hospital funds. The clinical services or departments would not able to function without the following supporting services, that is medicine, nursing, pathology, surgery. The administrative services provide the maintenance, finance, transport to provide a professional care. Regardless of the kind of organization and control of hospital is under, there is always some sort of governing body to which administrative must be reported. The most hospital in the United States need not just license but also require recognition by a joint commission on the hospital. Basically, these departments may be divided into general services, administrative departments, and clinical departments. The active or attending medical staff is a group of most actively involved in the hospital. The various supporting services, which include the clinical department, that is anesthesia service, blood bank, central sterile supply, dietary services, nursing services, medical record services. It also includes the management process of any business, involves the following things, that is planning, organizing, directing, controlling, reviewing, communicating to the patient, coordinating to the patient, and also include the decision making. It helps in the effective job of introduction to reduce a new worker. The information is needed on actual performance such as number of patients can be provided. And the last is the primary healthcare. Look at the healthcare is example of the hospital. Thank you.